Yo, peace. Conductor here. This video is just a snippet of a new series I got going called Guided Producer Sessions. It's going to be on my Patreon. It's actually live right now on my Patreon, patreon.com. Conductor Williams for you guys that are interested. And you guys supporting the Patreon, it really grows the framework for this channel and allows us to do bigger and better things. A lot of members only merchandise behind the scenes, get more access to me, Instagram, X, Facebook. Those are all ways to contact me, but the Patreon will definitely be a center of my focus for you guys that want to be a part of the community and continue to build this thing, be a part of the framework. Link is in the bio, patreon.com. Conductor Williams. Conductor out. Yo,
Conductor.
Peace. I am Conductor Williams, and welcome to a guided producer session. This is something that I always wanted to share with you guys, a part of my process, a part of my daily meditation, something that I've been doing since the early 2000s when I was learning. It made me a way better producer and built me into the type of professional I want to be. So a guided producer session is basically we take a song, we measure out the song for what it's worth, for face value, for how we're feeling about the music. It's not about what sample they use. It's not about what kick drum. It's not about necessarily the prestige of the artist, although the artist and the producer will hold a bit of context because that's important to, give people their credit is important, but it's not the mainstay for what we're doing inside of this guided producer session. It's not a review. This was something that I did early on as a babe in music to learn about the culture and to, again, build and be the type of professional that I am right now. I was building that, 15 years ago while I was taking notes. We were recently cleaning out our basement and I found a bunch of notebooks. I found a ton of notebooks and from 2008, 2007, 2005, and these are all just songs, individual songs, how I felt about them, how they hit, certain lyrics that stood out, progressions, chord changes, things that I took from and put them inside of my production game, or tried at least, you know what I'm saying? And from a non-classically trained musician, I had to lean into how I felt because, I don't have chops like that, so I'm not like a savant. You know what I mean? So I have to lean into what it feels like and then become a magician at times on getting it to be an illusion to what it sounds like. So this guided producer session will definitely be something that'll be, for the Patreon because, YouTube, we're not going to get any of these things like cleared, like it's going to flag every time. And I think this will be cool for the Union Plus members that are over on the, the Patreon, trying to support, showing love to the community and everything. So much love to y'all. Definitely hit the links below and, sign up for the Patreon. The first one we're going to get into is going to be my brother Elzhi. It's a song called February off of his 2016 release, Lead Poison, produced by 14 Karat, 14 KT. One of my favorites off of that album. I haven't heard it in a long time, but when the album dropped, this was one that I had on loop, man. I just had it on a loop. I love a lot of things about it. So grab a drink, grab your notebook. Very important to grab a, notebook or a piece of paper or something. On your piece of paper, I want you to write feel, texture, sound, and science. Okay? Feel, texture, sound, science. Those four things are gonna be what I want you to consider while listening to this song with me. So let's get into this. For the feel of this record, those harps and piano arpeggios is something else, man. That's something else, bro.
This February's much different from the past year. That was the worst time, the opposite of Kashmir.
And I don't know if it's like psychosomatic, and I'm thinking like February and some of the things Elle said in the lyrics about the seasons changing and stuff. It's just, but it just feels like cold, you know what I mean? Like a wintry, cold feeling. The texture, smooth and unexpected. There's like, this record is chunky in a lot of it. And I think the illusion is that it's like this smooth, buttery record, but there's a lot of chunks in it. One of the first things that really grabbed my ear was that tambourine in there. That was like the whole time, the tambourine. And it was throughout the whole song. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but that was one of my first things when I first heard the song that I fell in love with, was that tambourine going through the whole thing. I love that type of stuff.
She said she wanted to get married back in October. Probably why in the month of May is when you got sober. But in February, you felt the teardrops.
The sound of the record was somber. Elzhi is one of my favorite rappers, and it's because the way he denotes things and the way he articulates things, and I just love his brand of writing, his brand of poetry. I love that shit, man. He cold, bruh. But it's got a somber feel to it. It's obviously, he said a lot of things about things that he was going through, and even tying them to months. Science of the record is it sounds fantastic. I mean, it sounds like a collage. It sounds it sounds like the music has been processed honestly. Just taking a moment to kind of have a bit of gratitude, man. Just being thankful to to the angels, to God, to the universe, for just allowing a moment to experience, man. This is a gift for us to be able to do this, right? Like, this is a gift. This is, not everybody can hear how we can hear things, and not everybody can see things how we can see things, and not everybody can draw and paint and be athletes, and whatever your gift is, not everybody can do that. So I always like to have a moment after listening to just be thankful for, the ability to be healthy and hear great music or experience music. So what y'all think, man? I mean, definitely put it in the comments how you're feeling about this. How you feeling about this song? Again, not about what sample or the prestige of the artist, but just an honest gauge of that song, you know what I mean? Honest gauge of that song. Of course, I talked to my brother Elzhi about this song, and I've got a bit of detail about the lyrics and stuff like that, because I be asking him. Like, he one of them guys, I be asking questions like, yo, bro, what did you mean exactly when you had said, and I'm really thankful to have friends that are artists where I can like ask them about why and how. Sometimes he tell me, sometimes he won't tell me, So there it is, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It's more and more content like that on my Patreon, patreon.com, Conductor Williams. Definitely tap in. It's all love either way, right? It's all love either way. But if you're looking to gain a bit more access, get a little bit more detailed to the world of being a creative, to the world of some of my philosophies and ideas, patreon.com, Conductor Williams. Conductor out.
Conductor, we have a problem.